Let me show you. Look.
Hello, dear viewers. Welcome back to our channel, The Forex Trends. And I hope you all are doing well. And I'm also good. And I'm enjoying the weekend. So, we know after a few hours, the market will open again. So, let's prepare for the next week. And let's start the session. So, today in this video, I'm going to analyze gold and also look the fundamentals of USA, and I will try to find the potential trade setups for the next entire week as well as Monday also. So let's start the session. So firstly, let's have a look into the fundamentals on economic calendar in this week. Sorry, in this week there was French parliamentary elections in Euro. This was the second round of parliamentary election, and it was scheduled today. As you can see, there is no news on Monday, no any news of any country in Monday. That's why you will see a very lazy market on Monday. And as my opinion, we may see maximum 200 pips movement in the gold market for the entire day. Okay, so there is a multiple news aligned in this week. So if I tell about the previous week, last week we saw the release of the NFP data and the speech by Fed Chair Powell. Although the NFP data exceeded expectations, it was significantly lower than the previous figure. So there is no doubt that the US labor market is gradually cooling down. As you can see, let me show you. You can see Fed Chair Paul testifying. Fed Chair Paul will give testimony to the Senate Banking Committee on Tuesday. In my opinion, we might hear again the inflation is gradually decreasing, but still far from the target rate of 2%. As last week, Jerome Paul also mentioned that if there is a sudden weakness in the labor market, he would react promptly. So, considering last week's macroeconomic news, I believe they will not cut their interest rate before September. However, if they find strong evidence that inflation has stabilized before September, they may loosen their restrictive policy, that is high interest rate. And on the other hand, the US economy remains strong, we know well. And consumer confidence is also high, which indicates resistant inflation. If money flow in the market remains high, meaning consumer confidence is high, the chances of reducing inflation will decrease. In such a scenario, the Fed members might delay the rate cut from September to December. So we will carefully focus on this week's data, which will give us indication of what to expect in the future. As you can see, there is a Fed Chair Paul testifies on Wednesday also. And the big news on Thursday, that is CPI data of US. And definitely it will provide a extra volatility in the market, and it may change our sentiment of fundamental in the market. So we'll focus on this also. If it is expected year over year, that is CPI year over year is expected 3.1%. That is less the previous data, that was 3.3%. If we see a good decrease in actual data of CPI year over year, we may see a bullishness in gold once again. If it shows above 3.3% or above 3.1%, we may see a selling again in gold. And the core CPI, it is also a very important news. We may focus on this also. And it is also expected same as the previous. So we will focus on it also very carefully. And I will explain every news before the release of news on my videos. So after that, there is a PPI data on Friday, and core PPI data and PPI data. You can see it is also a high impact news, and we may see a good volatility in the market this week also. So that's all in the fundamental, and I will explain every fundamental news separately on my everyday's video. Keep following me. You will learn how to analyze the fundamental, how to analyze the macroeconomics, and how to align the economics, macroeconomics and macroeconomics data to your technical chart. And that is the only best way to succeed in Forex market. You have to gain the knowledge of economy, and you have to gain the knowledge of technical analysis and mix it. You will definitely success on Forex market. So now let's start the technical analysis of gold. So as we know, the week has closed. So let me start with the weekly frame. In weekly frame, you can see let me show you monthly frame once. Okay, in monthly frame, as per my previous video, I was told you that the previous month doji candles high and low has marked. If market able to sustain above this price on this month, that is 2391 price. If market able to sustain above this price after end of this month, we may see again a bullishness in gold market up to 2500 and onwards. So it is very necessary to watch carefully at the end of month, the monthly candle closing. If monthly candle close above this price, we may see a good bullishness in gold market again. If it test this highly strong resistance zone like this and come back down and close below this price, in that case, we may see a good selling on gold up to 2150. Okay, we know, definitely we know there is a good weakness in the monthly candles, previous month candles. This a good sign of weakness. So we may see a good selling, and it is a good resistance zone. So I am expecting market test this resistance once again and come back down and close below this price. Thereafter, I will initiate a long-term sale from here, and I'll change my bias to sell again. Until then, I am still bullish on gold, and if market able to close at the end of month above this price, I will look for good buy opportunities up to 2500 and onwards. So that's is the technical in monthly frame. Let's shift to the weekly. In weekly, you can see the last week candle was Marubozu candle, and it is a good sign of a bullishness. So definitely in this week, we will see a good bullishness in the market once again as per this candle. And we may see up to this level 2450, 2430 to 2450 level. 2430250 is a good and strong enough resistance. It is very tough to break this resistance because it is all-time high and there is a good weakness in the monthly frame. So up to this level, we may see a good bullishness up to this level on this week. Okay. Now let's shift to the daily frame. In daily frame, if you have seen my previous videos, you know well, I told on my previous video on for this doji candle, and I marked these doji candles highs and lows on my previous videos, and I told you if any day candle able to close above this doji candle's high price, we may see a good bullishness in the market. Look, what did market do? Market close above this price, a day candle, and retrace here and go up. This is the my doji candle strategy. Let me show you something on my previous video. Give me 1 second, please. Look. If you see the day candle of Friday, that is last Friday, is doji. And as per my strategy, I mark the high and the low of the doji candle always. So if market able to close any day candle above this doji candle or below this low of doji candle, I will initiate buy or sell respectively. So if market able to close any day candle above this price, that is 2339.67, you can see 2339.67, and close a day candle above this price, I will bullish up to this level. This is 2360 level. Okay. If market able to close a candle below this price, that is 2318.85. Look, 2318.85. I will bearish up to this price. That is 2300. That is the 2300 will be our first target. And if we so it was my strategy and how nicely it worked, you can check on the chart. So let's move to the 4-hour frame and check what is the trading plan for next week. In 4-hour frame, it is still clearly bullish. If I mark the structure, it is clearly bullish. Look, this is the 4-hour structure, and we have the last resort of support is here, and market is unable to break this support after 3 time testing. Look, first time, second time, third time. Third time test this support, but it is unable to break this support. That's why market is clearly bullish, and we need to initiate buy from this kind of structure. So let me find the opportunities for next week. This is a kind of analysis which I did on my videos. If you have want to learn this kind of analysis, keep following me. Definitely you will get this kind of knowledge and you will success to analyze everything by yourself, and definitely you will get a decent amount of profit from this market. So in 4-hour frame, there is a order block unmitigated is here. Look, in 4-hour frame, this is an order block. Still, it is unmitigated. There is a fair value gap. That's why it is a good order block. Still, it is not mitigated by the price. That means we may see as retracement or good selling from this zone after test. Okay. So if price come to this zone, this is 2410 to 2418, 2410 2410 to 18, we may see a selling without any evidence because it is still unmitigated order block. If we get the price at this zone, we may initiate a sell and put our SL above this resistance, and we may see a good profit from here up to this level. Okay, so let's wait for this level. This is also a good selling zone. Until market approach this zone, we do not initiate any sale because we are clearly bullish on this market. So do not take any trade against the trend. It is really harmful to your psychology as well as your hard-earned money. For buy in intraday or for the week, there is a first point of interest to buy is here. As per the structure, there is a first point of interest. If I mark the structure once again, this is the structure and this is the last higher high. Okay. So if price come to this level and test, we will initiate a buy from here up to this level. So if I mark the zone, let me delete this zone once. Now our supply zone is here. Okay, in 4-hour frame. If we get the price at this zone, we may initiate a sell from here and we will put our SL below this candle here. We will initiate a buy from here to this zone. This is our second trade setup, and this zone is 2351. Sorry, 2351 to 58. If we get the price at this zone, we may initiate a buy. And we have another point of interest is there, but it is too far away from the current price. There is very less chance to come price up to this level. If we get the price at this zone, that is 2300 to 2310 zone, 2300 to 10 zone, we may initiate a buy from here. Until market break this support, that is 2300 to 2310, we do not change our bias from bullish to bearish. So still market above this price, we will remain bullish on gold. So our second trade setup is there. Let me shift on 1-hour frame for intraday trading purpose. Okay. let me check one more thing. If I plot the Fibo on 4-hour frame for the last swing, you can see a 50% retracement at this price. This is 2355. So if you want to initiate a aggressive buy from here, you can initiate a buy by putting your limit order at 2355, sorry, 2355 level. If you want to put a buy limit order, you can put a buy limit at 2355 and your SL will be there. Okay, because there is a 50% retracement and supply candle and our point of interest, three confluences in the position. Okay, so let me shift on 1 hour frame. In 1 hour frame, if I mark the structure again, it is clearly bullish. It is clearly bullish. And as per 1 hour frame, we have two level of interest, that is point of interest. One is there. Let me delete this 4-hour interest zone. Mark on your chart as I marked, and this is second point of interest. There is a supply in 1 hour frame. Sorry, there is a demand in 1 hour frame, and it is a good support in 1 hour frame. So if you get the price at this level, after getting evidence, you may initiate a buy. Either you may initiate buy from here also in 1 hour frame. But the best price is 2355. I will wait for 2355. If price come to this level, I will initiate a buy. Okay. So my dear friends, that's all for next week. All right. That wraps up today's analysis of gold for next week. And if you really feel it is informative and helpful for your trading, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. By subscribing, you will stay updated with all our latest content, tips, and strategies that help you to trade smarter and more profitably. So, dear viewers, thanks for watching and stay tuned to our channel for more videos like this. And we look forward to seeing you in the next video on Monday. Until then, keep enjoying your remaining weekend and best of luck for next week. Bye bye, guys.